excellent connection. Boy, howdy. Alright. Game is up. Capture should be catching there in a second. Yo, what's up, Faraz? Yeah, man, we recently moved, and, like, I've streamed a couple of times since then, but really we're spending a lot of time just trying to get shit together, you know? It's like, there's a lot of things our new apartment doesn't have, but there's also the fact that, like, the AC unit is right next to me, and I'm very, very aware that it's audible on stream, and I apologize for that. But at the same time, can't do anything about it. No matter how much I want to. Anyway, how have you been? Hope that you've been doing well. Oh right, I don't have the music on right now. Watching Bleach, nice, nice. Viv and I were starting to watch Bleach before we moved. When was the last time we actually tried to watch Bleach? I think the last time we actually watched any of it was before we moved to Jersey. So it's been a hot minute. Yo, my sleeve was going apeshit there for a second. I didn't even realize that dude was there. Those are always the best. Whoops, I accidentally killed the enemy. I stopped being a Dragon Ball fan quite a while ago. It kind of got to the point to where it felt like it was just the same thing over and over. Well, that was a bit annoying. As far as Bleach itself is concerned, we actually, I say we, I stopped watching it after they finished with Aizen. When they started with the whole, like, Ichigo had to do his ultimate powerful thing, and now he no longer has powers because of it. And it's just, I don't know. That felt like a good enough spot to end it, but then they didn't. And I don't know why they didn't. But by then I had kind of had my fill. Trying to keep track of what sword I actually have equipped when I keep on doing the weapon swap attack. No, not for a while. There was like a large amount of time where I was getting just completely blasted with a lot of like cheated runs. Like a whole lot of people all at once were just submitting crap over and over. But that era has kind of ended, and I think I know why. I think it's because I can tell that they're cheated runs, and so they just kind of gave up. But a lot of those are just on YouTube now. In fact, oh man, there's a really funny one that I found the other day. There's a video on YouTube that's called God Hand Speedrun Indonesia World Record. Not only is it not world record, even if the run was legitimate, it wouldn't be world record, but what's funnier than that is it's actually just somebody else's speedrun re-uploaded. It's like, they re-uploaded a cheater's run and pretended that it was their run. That shit is funny. But it's been a little while since anyone submitted a legitimate run. Or even, hell, a cheated one. It's been pretty quiet. I think if anybody submitted a run, like, in the near future, I would probably feel really motivated to play again. Did I knock down this tree over here? I didn't. What a dingus. Cut down by Yokai. Yeah, but like, which one? Honestly, these days, like, pretty much all of my speed games have gone quiet. Well, we cut out the load times, so if you submit a run, then you don't have to worry about the loads getting in your way. What category were you gonna run? That's fair. That's a great place to start. I don't even know what weapon that guy had. All I know is that he got immediately crushed. Wait, I thought skill customization, sword. Nice, nice. So this, you know what, hold on. I feel like I really probably could get more out of the sword in general if I was to, God, that had better be a very, very, very chonky attack, because otherwise that has way too many downsides. Oh, I completely forgot to go down that direction. Nice. Bro, that is so not worth it. Christ almighty, what a disaster. Like, is there... Hold on. Is there, like, a hold? There is, but I feel like that's still just totally not worth it. No, like, Steam as in, like, the game client. So, like... this thing right here. This is Steam. That's what I launched the game through. Bro, that's so not worth it. What a bad skill. I don't know why so many people insist on using that trash. Are you kidding me? Bro? Stop it. That's partially my fault because, like, I have ranged options. I'm just being stubborn and not using them. I mean, eBay can be a good place to buy PS2 stuff. As far as India is concerned, I don't know. Like, we have thoughts of, like, moving out of the U.S. in general. And I think that, like, if we move where we're planning on moving to, right? What am I hearing? Hold on. I'll be right back. Custom playlists. Really? Yeah, that's fair. What? What? I wasn't in though. I was out. I did that there. Press F to piss. Yo, best video game ever, 10 out of 10. Damn, man. Okay. Anyways, so as I was saying, for now, like, we plan on potentially moving to England. And I'm fairly certain that once we move out of the US, it'll be easier to just visit other countries in general. So maybe at that point. We shall see. No, based on my analytics and all of my God Hand speedruns, it's pretty clear that I'm a hell of a lot more famous in India and Indonesia than I am anywhere else. I think it's legitimately interesting that after all that time, I start getting noticed in other areas of the world that I hadn't previously thought of as being, you know, all that relevant to God Hand. Turns out I was wrong. Thanks for the help there, Arrow Boy. Goodbye, statues. But yeah, eBay's like hit or miss no matter what it is you're buying, because like in some cases it could be really, really good, and then other cases not so much. Ow! That should not have hit me. Bastard. You know what? I hate this fucker. Like, I cannot describe how much I hate this fucker. Get out of here. You suck. You suck a bunch. And now I'm poisoned, and I don't know why. And it's amazing how much the Nioh community overvalues EI. Sir. It's kind of reminiscent of, like, God Hand elitists thinking that, that the high sidekick cancel is too strong. Man, people get the wrong idea about a lot of shit when they're not actually good at what they're talking about. Oh, whoops. Whoops. That was, speaking of not being good, apparently I'm not any good. Excuse me, sir. Wait, what did I just... Oh, right, that's up here. Ooh. That was spicy. They didn't have like a chance to kill me or anything, but in higher difficulties it probably would have a chance to kill me. Tell you what would be fun, like, I want to hold some kind of, like, God Hand competition. Obviously that I wouldn't be participating in myself, or at least not officially. But, like, I think it would be interesting to get, like, a lot of people who are interested in the game involved. I really, really wanted to get that done with a randomizer, and I offered a group of people some money to build one, and they got, like, I don't know, maybe halfway through, and just stopped. which I won't mind saying is incredibly annoying. Stab. Now, why did I even come down here already? I haven't opened the door yet. Now I've opened the door. Or unlocked it, rather. Yeah, that's a relatively decent time to do an EI. Enemy on the ground doesn't really have a lock on yet. Yo, thanks for the follow. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bruh, there we go. Stab. Okay, now let's go back around to clear out the rest of this. Hope that you are doing well today. Or tonight, whatever it is where you are. Ah, nah, I'm good. I already have a dedicated artist. They're the ones that that made my emotes that are currently not able to be used by the general public because I left the affiliate program willingly. But thanks for the offer. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up, channel? How you doing today? Nope, I saw that. Oh shit. Okay. Come at me, bro. What difficulty is this? This is Way of the Demon. The projectile parry, it's from the Yata mirror. You don't get that until several playthroughs in. Oh no, she's been downed. Now what'll I do? Oh. I thought he was just on the edge. I typically find, like, the AI helpers, like her and, like, any other NPC that follows you around, quote-unquote, helping, they're usually more of a hindrance than anything else, in my opinion. Like, the only place where that's maybe not the case is the, what's it called? The Demon King Rises or Revealed or whatever. It's the last mission of the not DLC. Well, unless you count the Queen's Eyes. At any rate, when you have Okatsu and Hanzo both with you, they're kind of helpful. But, like, on that stage, there's always a possibility that their erratic movements will just kind of force you off the platform so you fall to your death. Right, because when they do decide to be helpful, they are actually quite nice, and in a speedrun, you're actually going to be under-leveled, and they're not, so they'll actually be doing decent damage if they fucking behave. Whoops. See, right there, she was very, very unhelpful. What? That definitely should have staggered you, but okay. Yo, did you read that that post that I gave you and Rudy about that guy, he who shall not be named? Oh shit. We'll deal with that in a second. You'll ask Rudy about the TLDR. The TLDR is that he like, so she's from Australia, he's from here. I say here, the US. He got her to travel to where he was and then essentially stranded her there, forced sexual favors out of her. And then after she left, she broke it off with him, and then he would not stop harassing her. And that went on for like fucking years. So yeah, short version is sexual offender and stalker. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Thankfully, like, okay, so he's a piece of shit, no lie, but on the positive, she's actually doing much better now. She's in a very healthy relationship that she's very happy with, and she's even, like, gotten herself to a point to where she can casually talk about her experience with him without, like, it bothering her. What was it about the save state? So basically what he does is he plays offline on the emulator, and he does a save state, and then he loads state over and over until he gets a result that makes him look good, and then he takes the recording and he cuts out all of the attempts that didn't go well. So he's a save state warrior. These days you don't even have to do that because there's PCSX2-RR, which is the PS2 emulator with tool assist capabilities. So when you're watching like a God of Hand footage and you're trying to figure out if it's real or not, it's on emulator it's going to be more and more and more like impossible to believe that any like a God tier gameplay is real. And it's like part of the reason why emulator isn't allowed on runs, because it's way too easy to make fraudulent shit with the emulator these days. So let's see. Oh, was this a sword mission? This guy's a wiener. Super easy to take him down. But, like, a lot of the time, see, like, with my level of experience and knowledge in God Hand, when I'm watching somebody pretending to be a total badass in God Hand, right? Like, you always have to go in with this mindset. A master chef would know how to make a grilled cheese. Usain Bolt, I promise you, knows how to tie his own shoes. So if you're gonna pretend to be a god lord of, like, God Hand in general, then reveal that there's basic aspects of the game that you clearly still don't understand, then it makes it really obvious that I shouldn't take the rest of what you're trying to convey seriously. So, like, one big thing that I notice about, like, people that submit cheated stuff for God Hand, they really love the barrel roll kick. They love it. In actual use, the barrel roll kick has like a 35% evasion rate, which means that there's about a 1/3 chance, a little over a 1/3 chance, that even if the move lands, the enemy will just hop out of it instead of actually taking the hit. So it's a really stupid attack to use on, like, just for that fact, outside of the fact that it's very slow and can't be cancelled. Cheaters also seem to love the Devil Hand outfit. I don't know why. But when fighting a Zell, for instance, when a Zell does the step back kick, there isn't a counter hit window on that at all. Like, there's no counter hit window for it, period. And because of that, I know for a fact, like, when I'm watching someone who's pretending to be a total badass, and I keep on seeing them going for a counter hit window that doesn't exist. Yo, what's going on with my cam? Hold on. I feel like something is amiss. That's not it. Shit. That is also not it. What the fuck? So it's not the source mirror I'm trying to turn off, it's the original... Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Or will I? This is actually gonna, like, really annoy the shit out of me. So that's on. Nah. But yeah, there's a lot of like unnatural gameplay, like Crazy Boy, for instance, in his Easy New Game Plus run. There's an extraordinary amount of 3 roulette cards. And in one instance on stage, I'm trying to remember, it's 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, and 5-4, which is the one where all you gotta do is run up to the higher level, grab a key, and leave. There's a set of 4 boxes on the right side of that first room that you go into on the right. And he slide kicks 1 box in the middle of 4 boxes and magically gets a 3 roulette orb, as though he knew it was going to be there. It's stuff like that that makes it really obvious that it's like, bruh. Excuse me, guard button? There we go. Yeah. There's other things, like, honestly, Crazy Boy doesn't know enough about the game to not get caught. But, like, those are a few examples. Like, one thing that makes literally any time that somebody says no damage, like, they're trying to pretend that they can play through the entire game without getting hit in a single segment. Like, that's a completely different set of strategies, for one thing. But to go from the beginning of the game to the end without taking a hit ever, that's pretty unlikely, just because the targeting system is not consistent. Or, like, you'll end up in an instance where, if you've ever noticed, like, a moment where, you know what, the enemies do dive kicks off of each other. But if you've ever seen an instance where this guy will dive kick off of this guy, but once he's behind that guy, this guy will dive kick off of that guy right after he's entered the air and cancel him out. But you've, in this case, almost certainly did your dodge to avoid the first guy. But since he got canceled out, now a different dive kick is coming at you. There's nothing that you could do about that one. You're just going to take a hit. And it's not like you fucked up. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. The game just kind of screws you sometimes. What is this? Let me show you an example of what is clearly not a no damage strategy, because I keep all of these in an archive, right? Because I don't know, I'm just like that, I guess. His audio is trash, but that's not the point. So we're gonna move forward to stage 5, right? Oh yeah, there's huge problems with the strategy that he uses on the Iron Bridge fashion show as well. Also, actually, there's a portion of this specific segment where you hear the audio clip of him loading a save state. So, in this particular run, Crazy Boy was using save state editing just like Mike Cobb does. I name-dropped, fuck. Anyways, he was save state editing just like he does in this run, and there's an audio fragment that makes it obvious in this segment. But there's one thing, like, anytime someone claims to be speedrunning but also no damage, I immediately know that they're full of shit without even looking at it, because in Easy New Game Plus in particular, like, most of the optimal strategies involve just accepting the fact that you might get punched in the back of the head. Because on level 2, enemies that are behind you typically do not act aggressive. They try to get in your vision before they actually try to attack you. But notice that we're on the emulator with the widescreen patch on. And there's a couple of problems with that. So the emulator doesn't actually it doesn't process what you can and can't see as accurately as the real copy of the game does. And the widescreen mod actually exacerbates that, because where the camera thinks it is behind Jean is actually further behind Jean than you would think in order to produce this POV. And because of that, enemies that are behind you that you can't actually see are technically in front of the camera, because it had to be placed in a further back position in order to produce the wide view. All of that put together, basically, enemies are going to aggro from behind you more. So that makes things even more silly when you're trying to claim that you did a speed run that's no damage. But what's more is this. So, even on easy mode, when you run past these two women, if either of them turns around and immediately tries to grab you, then it wasn't on this run. Hold on. I think it was on the hard New Game Plus. But if either of them turns around and immediately tries to grab you and you do the fast strat, you're guaranteed to take a hit. Yeah, that right there. You would never do that. And the claim is that this is no damage, right? You would never, ever, ever, ever do this strat if you were trying to go for no damage, because if either of them turns around and just does a grab right away, you're fucked. You're guaranteed to take a hit. And this is 51 minutes into the run. This is about halfway through the fucking game. You would not roll the dice like that if you were actually carrying a no damage attempt. So yeah, his gameplay is full of things that are just giant red flags. I'm actually a little reticent to even call it gameplay. 'Cause, I mean, it's not. It's save state and tool assist fuckery. Okay, we're on... Oh, wow. This is Way of the Samurai, the Ocean Roars again. I hate this map so much. You owe that 15,000 in fire damage, though. You've never seen this? I don't know. I'm on Steam. That's all I got for you. Oh, what? Camera, why'd you do that? I figured. We were so close, bruh. Come on. Yeah, it's kind of common for people to try to get help when Umibozu is involved. I'll see if he tries again. We'll give it a couple of minutes, or not even minutes, just a few moments. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, there he is. There's, like, never anyone in, like, PvP. But there's people trying to get help with missions all the time. And sometimes dealing with those people is a huge pain in the ass. Like, I think it's kind of shit that if they die, I just get ejected. Because, like, I'd rather we just stay together and try it again. Give me that money. First time. This is a Way of the Samurai stage. Bro. That's fine. What? 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 Bruh. How did you even? Alright, moving on then. Demon of Mount Hiei. Dude, when you play with other people, like, okay, you know how you'll, like, find the grave sites and be like, man, how the hell did somebody die here? But then I play with other people and I'm like, fuck, dude, they really are this bad. That's how they died here. They're just terrible at this. But no, yeah, so when you go into random encounters like that, what it does is it can pair you with anybody that has placed in a Choco Cup at a shrine who is in a mission that you also have available. Special note, not that you've completed, that you have available. So in some cases, like when you've just unlocked a new Game Plus that might be a little bit out of your league, then, you know, you like, get to the point to where you've unlocked all the way through the DLC. You do those, and sometimes it'll pair you with somebody that's, like, right at the end of the DLC, and it's like, Jesus Christ, man, this is gonna be a bit rough. Though I do remember at one point, I ended up co-op with somebody on that same stage, and they were having trouble with Umibozu because fucking everybody seems to always have trouble with Umibozu. Okay, that was some bullshit. And they were considerably stronger and higher level than I was. But they're still the one that died. It wasn't me. I was fine. And like, I think I know why it happens. I think what it is that people will like use their Ochoko Cups and call for help fucking constantly instead of actually taking stages on themselves. Like, hell, there will be some instances where somebody will get a visitor in their game, and then they'll just let you take care of everything. They'll just kind of hang back while you kill shit. Or they'll, like, run away from the boss forever while you take care of it. And it's like, I get it to an extent, but at the same time, you're never gonna get any better if you keep doing that shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of like how those like phone puzzle games will have that feature where you can pay like $1.50 to have it just let you skip the stage. But like, what's the point? If you're having trouble with this stage so much that you're like, yeah, I'll pay money so I don't have to learn to do good at this stage, but what makes you think the next stage isn't going to be worse? But there's definitely some people that are like on Way of the Wise, which is New Game Plus 3, by the way, that have clearly not bothered to actually play the game. Yo, what's up, Bungaboo? How's it going, bro? Ah, that was a bad shot. Oh well. Well, yeah, I don't understand the idea of that kind of stuff at all. Paying money so you can not play video game. Like, sure, okay. But it's not my money, you know? If they want to waste their money with that shit, that's totally them. Oof. Bruh. Any way you can get it. Sounds like a good time. Yo, is it still morning over there? Good lord. I don't know how clocks work at all, I think. Admittedly, it's been a little while since I've actually had my PlayStation 2 plugged in. Just crossing to the afternoon. Okay. So wait, you're on Pacific time as well then. I thought you told me that you were nowhere near the Pacific Northwest. What the hell? Man. Okay, that's just annoying. The problem wasn't that I couldn't handle both of them. The problem was that I got pushed into a corner where I couldn't really see what I was doing. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. I take that to mean that you're probably in SoCal. Which is a big area, so even if I'm right, that's definitely not a dox. Yeah, fair enough. I have not been to Cali, but... So, funny thing, when Mercedes decides to go ahead and send my partner for her Master Tech classes, they will be in Cali. And I will be in Cali for, I think it's going to be a week or a month, something like that. Relatively short, but long enough to, like, explore some places and meet some people. Hey, sir, I'm busy. If you could kindly sit your ass down. But yeah, we should definitely meet up at that time if everything goes as expected. Of the Inland Empire. Nice. Ooh, those sick parries. Like Elsinore. I do not know where that is, but I do love me lakes. When it comes to natural settings, I absolutely love water. Show me lakes, fountains, waterfalls. Give me that shit. I love that shit. Rude. Rude. You know what? I know that Sword has multiple versions of this. Night Rain would probably be most effective on Yokai, but not so much on humans. But yeah, I don't know when I'll end up actually using my PS2 again. I really do need to get back to God Hand speedruns, or I'm gonna lose everything I practiced for. And how my last run was kind of an accident. I was just practicing and it ended up going way faster than expected. Good luck, it costs like $1,000, not really. Hashtag not really $1,000. What are you doing, dude? Like, if you have a PS3, you can still get on the PlayStation Store via the PS3 and buy it there for like $10. Yeah, the first copy of God Hand I ever bought was $25. Now I've got 3 copies of that shit. I could make some decent money if I just decided to sell them all. Well, except for the Japanese copy. That one's only worth, like, I don't know, 30-ish. But that's because the Japanese copy is pretty easy to get a hold of. It's not that it's bad, it's just easier to find. Yeah, so the people that I bought my Japanese copy complete from it was a shop that set up at an anime convention. And I still have their business cards somewhere, I think. Anyways, they still have, like, I don't know, 60 plus more copies of Japanese God Hand. It is, like, a slightly worse version than the US version is, but it's not, like, bad enough to explain, like, $100 price difference. Oh, yeah, for sure. So, the thing is that, like, God Hand's history is a little bit weird. So, God Hand was made with the money that was left over from the Okamiden project. And Capcom did not actually sign off on it being made. And so they were very salty about it existing at all. Because of that, they more or less just shut down Clover Studios because of, you know, the difference of opinion, more or less. And after that, they marketed God Hand in Japan, but they didn't really market it anywhere else. And the way to get plenty of copies of a game into existence is sales, but people can't buy something that they don't know exists. So God Hand was just, like, relegated to a situation where it was impossible for it to really succeed. Sit down, dude. But yeah, if you look at the sales figures for God Hand in Japan, it actually did fairly well. But here, the only inkling that anyone had that the game existed was that god-awful IGN review that said it was a horrible, horrible game. I think that they rated it like a 2.8. But the reviewer, like, admitted that they could not even get out of the first, like, segment of the first stage. Yeah, God Hand's history is it's just so weird. But I think it's good weird, because even though it meant the death of Clover Studio, really? Even though it meant the death of Clover Studio, it's definitely one of the best things that they made. And the way that it all turned out is very like if it had been a game that like Capcom was behind in the first place, then it wouldn't have been nearly as interesting. Yo, he got up on the fence. How did he do that? What that dog doing? It's a fox, but reference recognized. Oh, whoops. I fucked up. Here soon I also need to get back to Blood Rain 2 speedruns. Because I've got like 5 minutes worth of time saved that needs to get got. Yo, nice throw. Stop it. For some reason, this parry specifically can parry skeletons. And I don't know why. It seems like a very odd choice for them to be like, no, yeah. No other parries, just that one. This game is very odd when it comes to like what parries are and are not allowed to do. Sir? Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Yeah, so, like I said, it's attached to the Yata mirror. Deflect projectiles, timely guard. So you can do it with every weapon. But the only thing that you can't do it with is, like, let me show you. So, So the axe's parry isn't really a parry. It's a guard with an attack attached to it. So that first portion is a big block. It is a New Game Plus thing. But the guard attached to this cannot timely guard. Similarly, this quote-unquote parry is also a guard that leads into these two slashes. You also cannot do it with that. Those are the two worst parries in the game, and they're so bad I am not particularly happy with calling them parries. Oh, bruh. Okay, that's quite enough of that shit. Torii is a really, really good parry. But it's also, like, high risk. But then there's also extend parry opening and extend timely guard opening. I have both of those on. Also on the sword, I think I am also using extends the window of opportunity for a successful timely guard. I'm making myself very parry capable. Anyways, the main reason that I actually use the Torii Gate and like become a visitor in other people's games is that when you do that, Umbra Sight is a common drop. Wait, why am I going this way again? Shit. Oh, because I'm actually done with this direction, that's why. God, I'm an idiot twice. Me like Umbra Sight. Umbra Sight good. There it goes. Oh no, Nioh. I'm in trouble now. Oh, you bastard. You know, for some reason, my first time through this stage, even though I already knew how to fight Niue just fine, I, for some reason, could not fight this one specifically worth a damn. No, that was way too early. An Ambersite fragment. I think that's like 200,000 Emerita. It's pretty irrelevant at this point. Like what a lot of people end up doing with like the little spirit shards and whatnot is they'll quick item them so that they can more or less activate living weapon whenever they want, right? I've never really found any need to do that. I always think, like, with an extraction talisman, you get plenty of Emerita. You don't really need to, like, pop an item that just forces it. I am an idiot. Nope. Hello? I couldn't move for some reason. Can't say I've had that happen before. Oh well. Hello? I push button. It does not want to button. I try not to do too much menuing on stream because I personally find it boring when I watch somebody else play this game and they're just doing a shitload of menuing. And with that, we're done with the menuing. Wow. Okay, the Silver Mine Writhes. Let's go. No, god damn it. I'm pushing the buttons, I promise. Yeah. Now, I will say one thing that I've definitely noticed about the boss fight in this stage is that while the big centipede boy is extremely easy, he gets really tanky on higher difficulties. He doesn't really get more dangerous, per se. He just gets loathsome to take down. I always love how pretty much everybody that I've seen play this game has a huge problem with the monk wheels. I just think it's funny. Oh no, a monk wheel. That was really difficult. I don't know how I got away from that. Very, very dangerous monk wheel. Ah! Like, almost all combat really is just about staying calm. Like, I always tell people, like, no good plan involves panicking or doing shit at random. Oops. Little late. Whoop, little late again. Excuse me, sir. God damn it. There we go. Anyway. By the way, in case there was some part of your brain wondering if that works against, like, magic, yes, but it requires a different thing. It doesn't work with just the Yata mirror. It needs to have the actual aspect that says reflect magic. Yeah, dude, the projectile reflection is fucking fantastic. Sometimes that particular dweller will, like, bug out and, like, climb up onto the platform, but not actually make it onto the platform, and then he just falls. He looks so helpless when he does that. I think there's one that does that in Falling Snow as well. Oh, whoops, that's not where I'm trying to go just yet. You know, for the people who think that EI is like the best shit ever, I always think it's funny that people don't cancel EIs into EIs. Because, like, it's not hard to do, right? Or, like, I don't know, the habits that some people have with, like, combat games in general just baffle me. I think it's, like, the laziness factor is that learning stuff is too effort intensive, so they don't bother. And that's probably why Dark Souls resonates with people a lot more than this game does, because, like, in Dark Souls, your combat options are what? Block, parry, light attack, heavy attack. That's it. It's really not that fucking complicated. So there's really not a lot to learn. It's just about whether or not you did the dodge correctly. Did your timing suck? Yes, no. That's it. That's all you need to know. Oops, that was pretty whack. I mean, any decent combat game is a game about iframes, but yeah. I've always thought that, like, the people that acted like Dark Souls was uniquely, legendarily difficult was always like, are you sure? I don't know. Like, are you sure you're sure? This game doesn't seem all that fucking hard to me. Like, the only part of any Dark Souls game I've ever found difficult, well, I say difficult, being areas where you end up dying a lot, is where the game intentionally goes out of its way to make sure that you're gonna get lost as shit. Or, whoops. Or when it's just like, oh hey, you're gonna instantly get killed by everything, here specifically. Or especially when it hard does both of those things in the same place. In the design style of I want to be the guy. But then, like, people that like this game pretty much universally hate the Ocean Roars Again map. Like, I don't think anybody likes that map. And more or less, that map is disliked for the same reason. I can fight this guy directly, I just don't want to. Hello? I guess he got bored. But, like, even more, though, there's the people that acted like Elden Ring was literally the second coming of Christ. Like, oh, this is the greatest video game of all time. And dude, it's just Dark Souls with a horse. I don't understand. Oh, shit. People kind of acted the same way about Halo back in the day. Like it was a golden god beyond reproach, the most perfect thing ever made. And it's like, dude, like it's an average first-person shooter. It's really not more than that. Like, sure, it's a good game, but like, calm the fuck down. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to cut that shit out. Alright, that was pretty sick. No. Yeah. He's having a bad day. I'll tell you what, though, when you're a visitor in somebody else's game, right, and they're just, like, spawning revenants all over the place, and, like, farming these fucking graves, that shit is extremely annoying. What? There's a wall there, bro. But it's bad manners for multiple reasons. The one that bothers me the most is that other players are really terrible at fighting human enemies. Like, you see me taking these guys down, I spawn them in, I land my parry, and the game is essentially already over. Cool, alright. Other players don't know how to do that shit, so they just, like, usually with Odachi, just swing their fucking weapon randomly, hoping that things will work out. But, like, goddamn, that slows everything down so much. So usually when I'm in somebody else's game and they fucking start spawning revenants, I just ignore them. Like, you can deal with that, I'm gonna go kill enemies. But, like, the other thing is like, when you're a visitor in someone else's game, then the way that the drops work, the way that everything works in general is basically your level gets, like, averaged down to what their level is. So you get weakened. It gives you glory and Emerita, yeah. But when you're a visitor, you already get glory just for the fact that you were there. It's kind of weird. But the drops basically are automatically increased to the level of whatever the highest mission you've completed is. Except for Revenants. Revenants drops are fixed to the level of the Revenant. So on top of it being an annoying thing that other players suck at that makes it go way hella slower, I also get shit rewards for it. Yeah, it's just bad manners. Bad manners in general. I fucking hate it when people do that shit. Did I open this door? I didn't. Oh well. Shit happens. What? Son of a shit. I don't really need to do this, but fuck it. I never remember where the goddamn things are. Whatever. I still find it odd that there's like little emerita points down here, but what's even more odd is that like you're not allowed to walk off of any edges at all after you've killed this boss. That's not true everywhere. Some places, like, you can still walk off edges, provided, of course, that the fall won't kill you. I think that that's it. Yeah. Yo, speaking of falling snow. Uh-oh. Way of the Ninja Veteran has been added to the dojo. Tell you what, there for a little bit I was grinding one of the after in-game post-game content stages called Maraboshi, which is just like human boss enemies over and over. It's like all of the legendary weapons masters in a row. Now, I was mostly doing that to get ethereal equipment, and then I ended up hitting level cap because of it. That was not intended. Or at least it's the level cap for now. What, is it just Hanzo? Hanzo's easy, bruh. I was like, he has the same habit as the ninjas, where if he takes off running at you, he's going to do a jump attack. Oh, wow. Very hard to predict. Get shit on. What do you mean, no? Were you rooting against me? Is the Down with Xana faction alive and well? Here, you know what? Hold on. Unfortunately, he's a bit of a wiener. He's a lot more problematic when it's him and Okatsu at the same time. I think that mission was called Iga Style. I know there's one of them where it's like a bunch of ninjas in a sequence that where you go through normal ninja enemies and then Okatsu and then Hanzo and then the giant toad. And then there's one where it's Okatsu and Hanzo at the same time. And that one's kind of problematic because you can't really focus on any one person. 540. So this is Way of the Demon. I'm just gonna go. So, I already don't like this guy, and here's why. It really is best if I'm fighting an enemy for him to not get right up on my nuts, because it messes with the positions. There you go, fight the other guy, thank you. That is how this should work. Oh, another thing I see out of a lot of other players is heavy reliance on the sloth magic. And it's like, I get that to an extent, but if the only way that you're able to cope with any fucking enemies is to slow everyone down always, again, that's not a good way to try to get better. You're never going to get better that way. One, two. You may have noticed I was able to get 2 finishers on him right there. It's because I let him regain some of his juice after he got knocked down. Really, dude? Not a big fan of when people do that. Yeah, you can't open that door. By the way, I'm gonna go back and kill some shit. Oh, fuck off. mean, ironically, I can do basically nothing with this area. Only the host player can, because I can't interact with Amrita. God, I really hate players that are like this. Why did you even ask for help if you were just gonna bum rush everything, bro? I'd like to kill shit. Like... Like, why are we... Oh my god, see, there's the sloth. Oh, he's also using that stealth magic, too. God, what a wiener. Bruh. What? The combat moves? I don't understand. Bro, he almost died. I'm not even sure what you could have almost died from where you were. Are you really? God, I hate you. Yeah, he's just gonna haul ass into the boss room, so I may as well cast my fucking shit. Oh, god damn it! See, this is a human enemy, so this guy is gonna suck to fight him around. Yeah, just push him into the fire along with yourself. Oh my god. It's almost like the strategy of swing wildly didn't work. Yeah, it's always a lot more, like, doable to help randos with yokai bosses, because yokai bosses, like, you can just more or less, so long as you don't die, yeah, you can just fucking swing your weapons wildly and everything will turn out fine. But, like, doing that against human enemies actively makes it harder to kill them. Okay, what do we got up next? Right, Falling Snow. I even said the name a moment ago. Here, before I start Falling Snow, I'm gonna grab a drink and I will be back. There's a bunny. Man. Horrible. That's what I was thinking. I think this is supposed to be creepy. Yes. I love it. I'm getting some, like, Evil Dead vibes here, because I think that this is supposed to be creepy, but instead I think it's hilarious. Yo, what's up, Bunnyman? No, don't flip away. Come back. I need your acrobatics in my life. Right? Like I said, I'm pretty sure. What? Yo, suddenly we fall out. No, but really, what? Oh my god, dude. Okay. I love this, but for none of the reasons that they designed it. What? Good.
Where's the canister? Blown away. You'll never find it.
Oh, hello. You're dead. Adapt to that, nerd. Bro. Dude, calm yourself. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Let's give this one more look before we jump into Falling Snow. If it does, yeah, I was about to say, if it does come up with anybody, it'll probably be that same person that just got their ass reamed by that guy. I do think it's funny that, like, those aerial grabs are just, like, way, far and away the strongest attacks that most of those enemies have. Grabs are fucking nasty strong. Oh, hey, I should probably use my talismans. By the way, sword is, like, my real main. I enjoy using the Kusa, I enjoy Tonfas a lot, but let's be real. I love the sword. I don't know why I decided I was going to try to parry that guy, and I was in the wrong stance to do that. Uh-oh. Yup, I fucked up. Bruh. But you don't. It's fucking annoying. That's one aspect of this game I actually don't understand is how sometimes Revenants have the ability to just, like, to throw out light attacks without it staggering them on block. Like, the only guess that I have is maybe their toughness is just through the roof, but I've never really dabbled with, like, stupidly high toughness. The closest that I have to that would be, and I'm not wearing it right now, but this thing. I don't know if it would be worth using or not, but I have it, just in case. Got a hand to win? I don't know. It has been a while, though. What's up, Retaliator? Seems like it's been a hot minute, but that's probably because I haven't been playing God Hand. Though I gotta say, the last few God Hand streams I did, nobody was here. But then I see it's not God Hand in the lead. That's fair. I used to want to be one of those, like, streaming personalities where people would show up and watch whatever game I was playing just because it was me. And then I realized that I'm kind of an asshole and that that's pretty much not going to happen. I have accepted my fate. I don't know why I ever thought anybody else was gonna like me that much. Fuck, I don't even like me that much. Yo, what? You bitch. I cut off his arm. For funsies. Hey! But yeah, I don't know when I'll be getting back to God Hand. I can say for a fact that the next time that I will be, like, the next game that I'm going to be focusing any kind of speedrun energy on is going to be Blood Rain 2. Because there's new skips that I have discovered and I would like to improve my time. After that, hopefully maybe God Hand. I'm not really sure when I'll get back to it. But rest assured that I do plan on getting back to it. Actually, I think the next bit of God Hand content that I plan on putting out, I'm going to call Fraud Hand. And what it's going to be is, like, me breaking down, like, cheaters' gameplay and how you can tell when somebody is cheating at God Hand. Because it's actually just not that hard to spot when someone is full of shit. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do that in the form of, like, a stream where I just, like, react to the gameplay in real time, or if I'm going to do, like, a full-on, like, YouTube series. The reason I haven't done it yet is because I'm not really sure how I want to do it. But I'll figure it out eventually. The hell? I don't know why, I just really wanted to do that. Completely pointless, but... Tis what it is. I sleep well. I'll be around. I hope to stream more in the near future. Because I've been kind of being lazy about it. Nice. It's a fucking good game. Oh, okay. Yeah, honestly, The Last Samurai is a fucking tough mission. Like, that last bit of the final DLC is fucking rough. And like, man, when I was trying to get the Traveler titles for those DLC missions, Jesus Christ. I see. You don't have a whole lot left to go, I think. I think so? Bruh. Are you in a stage with like a bunch of like glowy trees and like it goes up and down a whole hell of a lot? I believe that I'm pretty sure it's called The Last Samurai. Yeah, pretty sure that that's the last stage. Especially since you say that you did that you fought a humanoid boss. Now you got one person with you, and there's still stage left to go. Pretty sure that that's the last stage. Dude, I want that glowy purple sword, bruh. Why come I don't have a glowy sword? Oh no, you're chasing me. Oh, and the AC just came on. I'm sure that that's absolutely lovely to listen to on stream. Thought it was kind of cute, that dude coming in here and being like, would like trying to see if they could get me to pay them for graphics work. And like, dude, I don't even have the audio in this room figured out. It'd be kind of silly for me to pay for graphics work. Plus, real talk, under threat of death, I would not affiliate on Twitch again. And my big reason for that is, like, bruh, have you, like, if you've been on any, like, partnered or affiliate streams lately, then goddamn, like, you can attest just how full of fucking ads this website is now. Twitch is such a dumpster. Like, if Twitch ever gets rid of, like, all of the excessive ads, then sure, maybe. Maybe again someday we'll see, but as of now, nah, fuck that shit. What do the butterflies do? When you destroy those, it allows you to break the, ice crystals. Wait, I thought you'd done this before. Fraud detected. Kidding. It could just be that it's been a while. They block your way. Bro, I really need to find a way to get rid of that dumb shit. But wow, only 100 messages? Y'all need to talk more. Well, I mean, you could not have gotten here to begin with without destroying some of those butterflies and some of those giant, like, ice crystals. What am I doing? That was not the right button. Whatever, it worked out. Like, example. You go past here. I'm just gonna ignore you for now. See this? This is where the boss is. You can't destroy that. The only way that you can break that ice crystal is if you go over here. Destroy the butterflies. And then come back, and then boom, you can destroy the ice crystal now. Oh, I mean, no, it just blocks your path. Nah. One, two. Yeah, there's probably more than one example of that in the Souls games. Sit down. I do believe he coughed a fireball at me. How very rude. He did not cover his mouth or anything. You know, I really, really, really wanted to like the Souls series. I really did. But I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. This game, though, this is the shit. Fucking love this game. Boss time. Let's fuck this bitch up. Whoops. Oh, come on. Whatever. Oh, the game lost a whole lot of frames there at the end. I was forced to use an elixir. That sucks. It's fucking wiener gameplay. Nice large chunks of emerald. I don't know how much more space I have in the storehouse. Not a lot for sure. Uh, 174. What a difficult enemy. Bruh. Okay. I thought it was more than that for some reason. It was the test of circling a bird and slapping it with a stick over and over. You know what? Let's... Oh, is that it? Damn. Evidently, I just wasn't paying very much attention. Still nothing. It's weird. There's some days where there's constantly people that you can get matched up with, and then there's days like this where there's nothing at all. No. The 3 souls. Oh, this is a very small map. That guy was shooting at me. What an asshole. You wanna come at me now, brother? Eat shit. I don't even know why I bother to do that. That move is really not that useful aside from, like, when you catch the enemy off guard. When you get the bonus from the enemy being unaware of your presence and the bonus from the enemy, you know, back-turned, like, all of that together, like, yeah, that shit is pretty nasty. It hits pretty fucking hard, but mid-combat, there's almost always better options. It's one of those things that you do just so you can feel stylish. Like that. There's not like a really good reason to do it. Ow. Ow! For those keeping score at home, I should totally be dead right now. Either that doesn't work when it's slowed down, or I timed it very poorly. Or both. Because I'm pretty sure I timed it very poorly. That was very, very bad. I wouldn't be playing so recklessly if I was on a difficulty level that was particularly threatening, though, to be fair. Like, Way of the Wise, I wouldn't be playing so carelessly. But this is only Way of the Demon, and I just haven't completed this shit yet. So basically what I was doing on Way of the Demon is when I managed to unlock the Queen's Eyes, I just went ahead and did the Queen's Eyes, and it unlocked the next level up Way of the Wise, and I have that available on Way of the Wise at this point as well, so I could probably go ahead and do that. I just haven't yet. Ah! God, Sword Key is so good. Yas. Good stuff. Wait. Not the shrine.
Yes.
Still no, huh? The 7 good tidings. I really, really hate these guys. And that was me trying briefly to find a use for sword high stance. Result, no, still useless. I don't know, like, anytime that I see somebody sword high stancing, I realize, like, that is a newbie. Like, they clearly don't know their shit yet. Like, it's too slow and linear to actually be useful. It hits hard enough, I suppose, but... But real talk, it's just, it doesn't do much more than that. So this guy got killed by the Skeletor but that we just took down while he was trying to interact with that Kodama. That makes me wonder if he just thought he was going to run past it and ignore it, or if he legitimately was moving fast enough that he didn't realize the skeleton was there. That would be kind of frustrating. Two ninja boys side by side can be very, very irritating. Like, if you have any patience, they're not dangerous, they're just irritating. Get shit on, bird boy. Fell to death. Well, that's a shame. Hello? I guess I didn't hit the dodge button then? Except that I did. I don't know why that happened. It's fucking annoying. I think sometimes the game interprets the dodge input as having lasted for too long, so it thinks you're trying to get a running input. Realistically, I don't give a shit why it happens. I just hate it. Oh, whoops, that's right. He sometimes has a second punch. That'll probably kill him. Headshot. Love it. Nothing quite like chewing on your own cannonball. Oh shit, that was really close. What a dumb, dumb, dumb thing to almost do. No. You fucker. Yeah, get the hell out of here, you dick lick. Dude, my gameplay is getting worse, I think. Yo, what? Stop it! Things are suddenly going very, very poorly. I always forget that particular Emeridosaurus. Don't know why I always forget that one, but I always forget that one. Now I've got the sirens going on behind me. You know what's interesting? Like, the crime rate in the area that I'm in is extraordinarily low. But for some reason, that doesn't prevent there being fucking, like, sirens all the fucking time. Oh, fuck off. And, like, I know what you're probably thinking. It's not like police are the only sirens that exist. There's also fire and, like, ambulances. There's no, like, fire issues here so much as I know either. Like, are people just routinely having, like, medical emergencies, like, over and over and over? Jesus. Calm down, people. Live a normal life. There's another one. I don't know. What? Interesting. As far as I know, this just like enhances the bonus that you're getting from the Kodama. It gives you like a temporary buff. I'll be perfectly honest, I haven't used a fair number of these items. When used, Yokai will come to you. I'll try one of these out in the next stage. The Okehazama Incident. Woo. Relatively short stage. You'd think that at this point in my Nioh experience that I would have, I don't know, figured out some of the consumable items, but not really. God, why is his sleeve is just like going apeshit? Okay, well first let's knock this shit out. Impaled by Revenant. Yo, the guy like took on one of those over there and then ran back here and got fucked. To deodorize bad smells. Not really sure what that means, but I don't know what, if anything, that did. Stop it. Prick. I refuse to use. We shall not elixir. Does that mean that we're gonna die? Probably not. I don't know why those stones in particular look different than all the other ones. Game is silly. Oh no, he's casted the thing for armor. Now he's protect. Ah, he's dead. Yeah, I'm not sure what, if anything, that that Yokai incense did. Oh no, not a dipshit with an axe. Odachi and axe users, though, like, shake my head. I said while I suck out loud at using the sword. Stab. Pointing and goes into the other man. All these infinite toughness guys are really, really annoying. I know it's not actually infinite, but like effectively, when literally nothing staggers them aside from parries. Cut down by Revenant. So technically the boss enemy of this area. Oh, fuck off. Ugh. Bro. Blah. Character directory. What the shit? Whatever. Alright, I'm actually gonna take a break soon. And by break, I mean I might come back today. But we'll see. Oh snap, it's my OG background. Anyway. Yeah, I don't got nothing else.